In a corner of an industrial estate at Wombwell, volunteers are making a big difference to the lives of thousands of hard-up families in the Barnsley area. They're part of a nationwide network of food banks, which provide emergency food supplies to those who, for a variety of reasons, are going hungry because they can't afford to buy food. Ian Guest, a trustee, told us more.
I've been the trustee of the Barnsley Foodbank for about 10 years. I was one of the first trustees that started the food bank. We had an idea way back in 2012 to say that we needed a food bank in Barnsley. We thought it would be a 3-year project, but now approaching 10 years. Next June will be 10 years that we've been set up. And I've been on the board and I've been treasurer throughout that time. What we've seen is an increase in demand and people in Barnsley being very generous, and we've given out thousands of tons of food and on an increasing daily basis. We've grown now to 13 spokes where people can come and deliver, with well over 100 referrers, and that's everyone from schools, doctors, social services, the council, who can make a referral into the food bank for someone in need to get a food parcel. The food parcels are only supposed to be 3 a year, or 3 in 6 months really, because it is only supposed to be a crisis, covering a crisis, and the referrers are then supposed to sort out the reason for that crisis in that time. So, but sometimes obviously crises go on, and with universal credit taking 4 than 5 weeks to be paid, sometimes it has to be more than 3. But most of our referrals only have 1, maybe 2 food parcels. It is not an ongoing thing. So I've just been listening to the figures. We get, out of the 2,500 food parcels we've delivered in the last 6 months, 1,500 of those were brand new referrals. So it's not bad going. It's not a service that's being abused. It's a service that is well used and obviously is needed. And to keep it going, we need the support of Barnsley Council, who help us, but also the public, who are very generous with their donations of food and of financial donations. And we're now entering into a project along with Trussell Trust to deliver financial inclusion work, which is really about income maximisation, so that then people don't have to come for a food bank if they're getting their correct entitlement in benefits and incomes. So that's the project that we're just going to be starting next month in full swing, and that's in cooperation with Dial in Barnsley and with the Citizens Advice in Barnsley. As an ex-debt worker myself, I know that how debt happens. People don't intentionally get into debt, don't intentionally get into trouble. It happens. It happens through illness, pregnancy, reduced working, redundancies. People hit these crises all the time, and the safety nets are not there like they used to be.
Right, my role is that I'm the Barnsley Foodbank manager. I've been here for 4 years now. My role is that I oversee the parcels that's going out, and line managing staff and volunteers, making sure that food is getting out to people that's in crisis.
I do a variety of tasks. I volunteer and I come in most days. So I speak to Suzanne, my manager, and ask her what she wants me to do. So some days I'm sorting the donations into the products. Sometimes I'm picking parcels for the clients. Other days I go out on the van delivering the food parcels to the various spokes and collect the donations from certain sites like Tesco's, Co-op, One Stop. And then other days I go out to the spokes and meet the clients and have a chat with them and do case studies, trying to find out the background, why they're needing to have food parcels, whether it's going to be an ongoing thing or whether it's short term. I also do some admin work upstairs. I go to some meetings with Suzanne and network with other environments and other organisations. So I do quite a lot of things, and I really enjoy it. And I think it helps me with things, and I think I give a lot back to the community as well.
Also looking for volunteers for the Tesco National Collection, which is going to be run on the 1st of December to the 3rd of December. That's a Thursday to Saturday, and it's going to run 10 till 7. And we're looking for people that usually designates 2 hours of their time. We do an induction and we do the training with them. Obviously, for a driver, they must have a clean driving licence and hold a full driving licence. Sometimes we have corporate volunteers that come in, so the workplace will give them volunteer hours, especially when it's run up to Christmas, and they'll come in and they'll spend all day to help in our warehouse.
So if you need to get a food parcel, you have to have a referral chitty, a number. You can get a referral from everywhere like doctor's surgeries, social services, schools. A lot of the schools are referral agents. Some of the other support networks, the police, and the Barnsley Council also referral agents. So if they find anybody in need, there's over 100 referral agents, and some of them are listed on our website. If you go onto the website, you'll find one there. But there's always somebody that needs some. If you need something, there's always somebody that will help you, I'm sure.
Every week, people can see on his website. At Barnsley Foodbank, it's updated every Monday morning of the actual items that we're short of, but there is certain items every week that we're short of, which is tinned potatoes, tinned rice pudding, juice and tinned fruit. They're the 4 main items that we're always short of and we ask every week for.
Yeah, they are made to the size of the family, and so single people get 3 days worth of food, and the family gets 3 days worth of food. So a family of one person obviously don't get as much as a family of 2 and 3 and 4. They can also be tailor-made for, like, if you are a vegetarian, you can say no meat please, and so they'll give you that sort of a thing. If you only want halal stuff, again, the referrer should put it in the notes that that's needed. And the referrer should also say, well, do you need some dog food? So we supply some dog food, sort of thing, pet food. And if you want cleaning and hygiene items, we can also supply them. We also supply nappies. We do not supply baby milk. That is the one thing that we can't do, because changing baby milk can make the babies ill. So we don't do that. So, but anything else, from cleaning products to sanitary items, to pet food, can also be included in the food parcel.
It's definitely going to get worse at this moment in time. Obviously the cost of living crisis, and you can see it, and it's not just about people that's not in employment, it's about the people that are in employment. The crisis is just hitting everybody in every household and direction.
We deliberately haven't identified specific people who receive help because, like all the ethos of the partnership, we respect their dignity and privacy. The situation in which they find themselves could happen to anybody. Redundancy, relationship breakdowns, unexpected emergencies could happen to you.